Diversity in the boardroom has taken center stage again with the release of the 4th annual Singapore Board Diversity Report. This year's report includes an expanded set of criteria looking at ethnicity and age in addition to gender when measuring boardroom diversity of SGX-listed companies. Lead researcher for the report, Dr. Marlene Dieleman, explained why the study was expanded further and some of the business benefits of board diversity.
We always felt that diversity is broader than gender alone. There are different components to diversity. So this year we try to explore how diverse are boards in Singapore actually, especially SGX listed boards. And we found that the diversity is actually quite limited across all the characteristics that we measured: gender, age and ethnicity. And this was surprising to us, and it's also a missed opportunity because we also showed that those companies which had diversity, all these 3 characteristics, performed much better than those that did not.
Despite the clear business benefits, the pace of change in board diversity remains slow, and Singapore continues to lag behind other countries, a point touched on by Laura Wong from the group Board Agenda, one of the co-sponsors of the report.
On a worldwide scale, unfortunately, Singapore falls far short of some of these indexes. And in particular with our gender diversity figures now at slightly over 8%, we still lag behind Australia, Hong Kong, Malaysia, China and Thailand.
Only 7.7% of the companies researched displayed diversity across all 3 criteria. This meant they had both male and female board members, at least 2 ethnic groups, and at least 2 generations represented. These companies performed nearly 5 times better than those that displayed no diversity at all. Return on assets was also significantly better for those that displayed diversity in each of the 3 criteria individually. According to Dr. Dieleman, the imperative and benefits of board diversity extend beyond just financial performance alone.
There's a thing called the law of requisite variety. Meaning, if you are in a situation where your environment is diverse and complex, you need to also have diversity in your organization in order to deal with that complexity. So the law of requisite variety says internally you must match the diversity of the external environment.
Despite the slow pace of change, the government has resisted implementing quotas and prefers to take a less forceful tone. Speaking at the launch event, Singapore Minister Grace Fu highlighted the government's philosophy on the matter.
In Singapore, we are taking the path of encouragement and perhaps gentle prodding, sometimes not so gentle, from time to time. And I've already suggested to MAS that our Code of Corporate Governance should require companies to disclose their gender diversity policy. I urge companies to take the initiative to disclose their diversity policies and profile them in their corporate agenda.
While quotas are not in place, getting more companies to focus on diversity in their boards is key. Adrian Chan, vice chairman at the Singapore Institute of Directors, noted that his organization has made changes in how they are helping companies and boards focus on this.
We want to help people push this on their agendas. And the whole idea is to get it on the board's agenda when they talk about it. Right now, it's not on any agenda. This only comes about when one director says he wants to resign. Then the board wakes up and says, okay, who can we get as a replacement? But we want it on the agenda even before that happens.
Even with these new initiatives, a straw poll of the audience at the report launch overwhelmingly supported setting targets for boardroom diversity. For NUS Business School, I'm Curtis Berg.